was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. And I don't know the rest of the lyrics. What the heck was that on my nose? Dust? Weird. Hello, Twitch and the YouTubes! Lytbringr here, and we are back on Darksiders 3, where I have done the unthinkable. I don't think I've done this on a game in a very long time. I turned down the difficulty on Darksiders 3 from normal to easy. Then realized I had all the parts I needed to pick up one of the... Oh, I'll show you. One of the enhancements that lets me gain my damage back as health. Realized that healed a crap ton, and realized, well, what if I had stayed on this difficulty for just a little longer? But again, I'm just stubbornly dumb. I should have turned the difficulty down like 20 hours ago in this game, because it's just so frustrating. And that made me realize this game is really not, like, for a game where you are an agent of, quote-unquote, the balance. Where did I put it? The Chains of Scorn. Like, I'm currently getting 6% of my damage back as health, so even my weakest weapon type should be able to heal me pretty well. But the problem with this whole idea is, like, I fought one of those chosen dudes that give me so much trouble because they're obviously OP. And I healed about as quickly as he was hitting me. Well, crud. I need to go backwards. Oh, and the purple ability lets you walk underwater. Woohoo. Which seems kinda dumb on paper, but it also is the only way you can fight underwater. But I'm like, why? Pretty much it makes it so they can put enemies underwater and you can't talk smack about them. But I'm like, why? Like, why not just... like, let me do the swimming thing. I mean, it's okay, because they did things like this where there's at least reasons to explore underwater. This looks cool. Ooh, I haven't been here before. But, like, now that I can, like, heal when I take a hit, yeah, I put my difficulty back to balanced, which is their normal version. Difficulty. Wake up. But now I'm like, well, crap. I already switched to difficulties once, which means I can't get the achievement for, like, being the game on normal, which is odd because there isn't a named normal difficulty. Good job, game. Gotta go that way. This block. No, I want to do this one. Okay. Let me go over here so I can... Oh, that's it? I'm just, like, foot deep. That's dumb. Like, all this... I get the point of the little crack, though. What I don't get is she doesn't feel, like, heavier. It's just she sinks in water. Like, she's not running faster. She's not... It's weird. Oh, gotta charge it. But it got me thinking, like, what's the point of... Huh, they jump better in water. Really like that storm power. Okay, so let's go. Well, it really makes me question now. So I googled it, like, can I change difficulty and the game, like, not punish me? Apparently before a certain patch, that was a doable thing. So if you beat the game, like, the first day or something, essentially. Whoops. Come on, hit me again. I need you to hit me again. There we go. But, like, I'm actually gaining noticeable health now, which for a boss just means I can survive a little better, and that makes me happy. But my biggest issue is, by the time you get to this point, you have fought through, I'm guessing, half the game maybe? And I'm like, well, crap, because at that point all the frustrating stuff has hopefully already occurred. I don't know. Just that strikes me as kind of, you know, dumb. And it could be that's just me, but I really feel like, so why is that the way they did this? I mean, I like the Dark Souls feel, but at the same time, if all the enemies can, like, 2 and 3 shot you for the most part. I gotta check something. Because I did get hit by a couple of guys. Whoa. What the heck? I still had health. What? Like, did you guys see that? Like, that last little sliver of health I had just kind of, like, sat there. And then went, nah, you're dead. What was that mess? But yeah. Like, in a game about the balance, why is it even the most lowly of enemies can, like, two-shot you pretty much the whole game? I mean, I can actually go back to those first areas and test myself against the first enemy I fought. And then realize, wow, I don't hit much harder. Like, yay, I'm doing an extra, like, 80% physical damage, but when my enemies were 2 shots before and they're still 2 shots, what's the point? And speaking of balance, there's a topic that recently came up in the States, and I don't know if this has been a thing for a while. I wanted to vent, and you guys are my besties for venting, so thank you for sticking around and listening, or, you know, leaving in the comments that, yeah, I totally listened, you're totally right, yep, that thing you were talking about, yep. These guys. Like, look at this. Whoops. Where am I? Because this is not where I respawned till last time. So, I'm gonna have to figure out where I am now. That's annoying. Alright, here in the US, everybody's trying to make movements and factions and agendas, and I mean, our politics are stupid. We've got, like, parties that really shouldn't be a thing anymore. They were a thing 200 years ago when, like, some guys wanted to support rich folks and some guys wanted to support poor folks, and it mattered then. But now, the parties really just support the parties, which is kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, said parties. But whatever. That's not what I wanted to rant about. We currently have a movement, I guess is what we're gonna call it for now, called the Me Too movement. I don't really understand what their purpose is. I mean, I think originally it was we want to be, like, wholesome again. Except some of their more recent actions have screamed, nah, we really don't want to do that. We just want to be, you know, famous. Nice to see these fish again from Darksiders 1. I don't remember if they were in 2. Again, I've played 1 super recently. 2 I haven't played in forever. But, like, Me Too, I didn't even care about them. Like, for me, most of these movements are here. They rock the boat a bit. Some politicians like, yeah, I want to support that group too. And then the group just kind of, like, disappears into obscurity again. And you're like, yeah, whatever. No one cares. Like, honestly, no one cares. But Me Too is the one I just epically despise right now. Because they took a Christmas song off the air, saying it wasn't, like, it was, for those of you who know what the song is, it's called, It's Cold Out, Baby It's Cold Outside. I think the original was done. What the heck? I just went all the way backwards. It's frustrating. Because backwards is totally what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, just every time I do that drop, I feel like I should make that kind of soft thudding sound. And there is a thudding sound, just, it's really weird. No, it's not good enough for me. But, yeah, they're like, well, it's about, like, some of the lines that they referenced are lines like, what will the neighbors think? My sister will be suspicious. The guy is, like, smoking a cigarette and stuff. And you're like, guys, come on. It's a song of its time. It wasn't offensive. It wasn't meant to, like, assault your morals. It's just a guy and a girl who trust and know each other having a conversation. Like, they both reference the weather. It is legit snowing out. It's cold. So when he's, like, trying to convince her, hey, you should stay, she's actually tempted. Like, it's not just, when you start taking songs off the radio for Christmas, whatever agenda you're going for has kind of, like, missed a step somewhere. But again, that's just me. Some of you guys might disagree.
What would you add? This will be fun as you wish.
But I think my real complaint about that is, okay, so they're, I guess, exercising their freedom of speech to say, hey, this offends me, I don't like it on the radio. And I'm like, then change the station? I mean, it's not like people are forcing the song on you. I mean, yeah, anywhere you go in the US, there's going to be Christmas music. You're going to have to learn to deal with that. But, like, no one is forcing you to listen to a particular song. That's just stupid, and it's not happening. But when you have a song pulled off the radio, isn't that attacking my freedom of speech? Like, my freedom of expression and things. Like, I'm not forcing you to listen to my song, but you're trying to force me to not listen to my song. And that seems like the exact same, like, thing we're trying to avoid here. Like, sound off in the comments or in the tweets. Like, what do you guys think? Because I'm starting to get... I mean, I think everybody is in the US. Like, everybody says everything's about freedom of speech and blah, blah. Everything's offensive to somebody. It's like, guys, when we were all kids, like 30, 40 years ago, we were like, suck it up and deal with it. But now we are all such pansies. Like, why? Like, I always thought if you had an issue with a thing on the radio, freaking turn off the radio. I mean, if I don't like a song on the radio, I got 5 different buttons on in my car. I can change the station with literally a push of a button. If I have an issue with a song, I'm not gonna, like, raise all manner of hell and be like, no, you can't play that song in my house anymore. It's like, fine, don't play it in your house. I mean, what the heck? But, and I don't think every station is pulling it, because that would be freaking stupid. And I keep ending up back here, which is getting frustrating, because this is not a place I can do anything. There was a Heart of a Chosen here, but I already killed him. But yeah, I'm like, when does your freedom of speech being offended upon, or like attacked, or whatever phrasing we're using this week, start also offending other people's freedom of speech? Like, how soon do we go from this to like a Big Brother, everything's controlled? Oh, well, this song offends the Me Too movement. Well, this song offends that movement. Well, this entire genre of music offends those people. So let's get rid of all of that. I mean, if you're talking about hating a song because it's got sexual undertones and is talking about a pair of adult people maybe having a nightcap and or drinking, isn't that like half the rap genre? Like, I'm not trying to attack them. Country talks about, like, sex and whiskey and alcohol all the frickin' time. I mean, that's not new. But I mean, if you're gonna attack a song, how soon until this movement that already has precedent for dropping one song because of its sexual and alcohol references, and you're like, oh, by the way, how about country music? Are we gonna, like, lose all country music ever? Are we gonna lose country stations? Are we gonna lose our rap stations, our hip-hop, our R&B? Like, how soon before, like, classical is the only thing left until some jackass says, I'm sorry, but, pianos offend me. And we're all like, shut up, dude. Like, we need to be more with the, dude, shut up. Like, if you don't like it, freaking change the channel. You don't like a TV show, don't watch it. No one's making you. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? I really hope not. I mean, I'm assuming most of my friends and family and or parents. I'm like, when you attack a Christmas song, though, like, that's when your movement has either lost its vision and or lost its way, or your movement was just freaking stupid to begin with. Like, come on, guys. I'm wondering. And there's my rant for this day. Probably this particular set of videos, like this weekend. Let's see, because these will go up December 21st, 2nd, and 3rd. So, Merry Christmas, if this is the only one of the videos you're going to see. I will say it early, that way if you want to get back with your pre-Christmas planning and whatnot, you can do that. I would never knowingly attack someone else's, like, Christmas. Except maybe those Me Too guys, because they're trying to attack mine, and I really have no love. Oh, what the heck? Look at this, though. I still have health. Like, does me hitting them, like, my health only kicks in after I've taken damage? Like, if I hit an enemy and the enemy hits me, just, if I'm dead, stop letting my health bar go up. Because then that just frustrates the bejesus out of me. Like, wait, I see health in the bar. Why am I dead? Like, but again, as much as I can heal, this one guy is still two-shotting me. But see, I hit something as I was dying that gave me 28 freaking souls. What? And he's got a guard, and I'm gonna get frustrated because these guards are freaking moronic. But see, like, I just had a whip stuck in your chest, and then when I go to continue that combo, which, why are there combos in this game? I mean, yes, yay, combos in my Bloodborne game, but, I mean, like in Bloodborne, most of the combos are 2 or 3 shots, because even the game's mechanics knows. But like here, I've got 5-hit combos. You know how many guys are actually going to survive before I get to 5 hits? I mean, even the guys that block only take 4 or 5 hits. Wait, what am I doing?
Good eating. Farewell.
Just since I'm here, might as well. Also, like, as far away from the ranting as possible, and this is another thing that I was doing that was probably hurting me. The passives in every slot. Like here, 75 health regen per minute, Havoc form duration, amount of Wrath, like extra, like I now regen Wrath and health. Havoc generated per minute, which is nice. And here it's a 15% item chance, which I'm glad that's the passive. Because I probably won't use the hammer, it's too slow. Like it does as much damage right now as the whip at level 2. So yeah, at level 10, this thing is going to be a monster, but by the time I get this to like 4 or 5, the whip's at 10. Like, I've maxed out my primary weapon. Just whatever. But each of the passives, you don't have to have that weapon on you at the... Like, as long as you have these things slotted, like, I don't need to pull out the chakra and just walk around for a sec, like this, to get the Havoc regen boost. I don't need to do that, which is really nice. What I do need to do, however, is... I do like the sinking underwater thing. That is really cool. But once again... I love how I'm now talking underwater. Like, you've got all the water sounds, the enemies just kind of talking bubbles. But no, so I had like 4 weapons up until I got Force Form. But I only had things slotted in like 2 of them. Which means I was giving up, like, even if I had put in the thing that gives me like 3%, whatever that was, health regen, like 6 wrath per minute, that's 1 point of wrath every 10 seconds. So let's say I need 100 wrath to use any of my wrath abilities. Like, after over a minute and a half I get my wrath back, cool. But it's not necessary. Here, 3% of my Havoc bar. Not really necessary. This will probably be one of the things I upgrade next. since I've maxed out these two. Just going the way of Havoc form duration, yes, I get Havoc form longer, but if I'd have known how noticeable a change that 1 to 6% would have been, I would have used that. It's just the biggest issue is most of my enemies have either like that dark thing, like that shadowy dude with the glowing red eyes that I keep dying to. He's got, like, he doesn't stagger, so I can't know. Like, if I'm attacking him, it's really hard to see him attacking me, which I think is really dumb. Wait. This is where I need to go back down. Because I need to go back to this temple-ish looking area. La, 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 la. Yeah, because it's up there where I need to go. Or where I don't remember having been before. Just I keep dying in the same place. But yeah, just I feel like the enemies, or at least her, like she could have had something that gives defense. Wait, I do have something that gives defense, but I don't think that was a passive ability. Let's see, Wrath. I don't really need Wrath, so where's Fortifier? Yeah, Fortifier just gives you a little extra health. So, meh. I mean, I could technically put Fortifier on... Wait, all it does is up my damage, which is nice, but nothing I think gives you defense. Yeah, I mean, I've got arcane damage reduction, but I think on easy mode they don't do ridiculously stupid amounts of damage. But yeah, none of those ups her physical, it's physical defense. And I feel like that's... Oh, come on. Back up you go. Why can I not double jump now? What is going on here? Oh, I had to be moving when I did it. Where'd that archer dude go? Wow, he goes all the way up there. Cool. But like there, 3-hit combo. Like, I keep doing this just because I like seeing my numbers go big. But like, I kind of like this setup. I've got my health regen ability on the fastest hitting weapon. Yeah, it's not the strongest, but if you've poured pretty much all your upgrades into this puppy, like I have, like the whip is my primary weapon, so I'm like, okay, it's the weapon that never goes away. Why wouldn't I want it to be my most fully upgraded thing? I mean, until Me Too is like, oh, by the way, whips are offensive. I'm sorry, that was too easy a joke not to make. But no, and if you're a member of the Me Too movement, it could be that what I heard in the radio is like missing some details. But I'm like, guys, it's music. Music, books. Oh, jeez.
I am your end.
But see, I can't see that when... No, we are not doing that. I am really tired of dying, buddy. But see, I'm having to use my super against, like, your generic enemies. Come on, turn. also be like a piece of adamantium. I don't know. It really bugs me. Because I'm like, okay, so say they like petitioned their local radio station and said, okay, please don't do that. Oh, geez, that's awesome. That could be why that guy was so OP, because I think the cores make it so it heals more now. Yeah. But see, now I'm healing more health than I have. Like 150 plus 375 is what, 525? I think your max HP is only like 9 something. Or like, no, it's like 840? I mean, I'm gonna get to the point where this heals me by like a full amount. Oh, and I was right. When I got 20 innocent people saved, I talked to Ulthane and he's like, yeah, let me add some stuff to that little trinket I gave you. So now I get more wrath when I do get one of those yellow soul things, and I'm like, so now when I dodge, and again, that's one of those things, it's really encouraging dodging, sort of, I guess. Just, there are some things in this game I'm like, okay, you want to reward me more for dodging, but at the same time, why didn't you do that, like, sooner, bud? Just saying, like, because for me to be able to get to 20 different people, I've got to have gone through, I assume, a decent chunk of the game. Nope, up. I don't know. Again, Witcher 3 has spoiled me, because its swimming system is better. You look up, you swim up. Oh, jeez! You look down, you swim down? Nope. Nope, I can't even look down when I'm swimming, so that plan doesn't work. Okay, so where is this baddie I'm supposed to be fighting? Ooh, a secret. Like, I know there's a sin around here, because this is pretty much the only place left to go. Oh, jeez. But I don't know, did I maybe... Because I explored a lot of this area without you guys, just because I was like... I was trying to debate internally whether or not I wanted to do, like, different difficulty. Oh, that's the reason she went up when I pointed up. A is the ascend button, and it makes you swim faster. I'm dumb. No! But see, there's no way to dodge those if you're just swimming, I believe. See, this is, like, water form. I can't go here. And I don't mind that being a thing in this game. Like, I'm having trouble figuring out where the heck I'm supposed to go because, you know, it's not like the game's going to point... Like, yay, there's a sin somewhere. That way. How do I know where? I don't know. Figure that part out on your own. I'm like, oh, okay. It's not like it could be a little more specific. And I don't mind the whole exploration part. Like, see, here, I thought I found something cool, because I found an air bubble, and there is nothing here. Except, you know, pain and suffering. But now I'm just... I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm still missing a freaking sword. My only, like, the only thing I've got issue with is that, like, I can use every form underwater, except the fire form, which makes complete and total sense. But, whoa, no, that was not what I wanted to do. Like, I like the hammer, because if you want to do underwater stuff, the whip is pretty much, like, your only weapon. I mean, I can switch to this, but I can't fight underwater. Whereas the hammer, the fire thing... So, I mean... I know. Gosh, no. And devilfish. Yay. Like, I can switch to fire mode, but nothing happens. Oh, okay. Nope. Go back to what I can to fight. But again, if there is a place where you can only fight with one particular type of weapon, like here, because I've been upgrading the whip, my whip is pretty dang effective here. But, like, I can't... Like, I can't use my healing weapon, which would be great. Another piece of adamantine. Okay, that's great, but where is this freaking sword? All this time, I don't remember seeing a random blue sword I could take. At this point, I kind of feel like I wasn't really looking for it, though. Oh, darn. I was hoping the glowing stuff leading in this kind of door-looking thing was... I also like the blue glow of her purple hair. Like, when I'm in those cramped little, like, tunnel things... See, all this exploration, I feel like I'm still gonna miss something. At some point. I think I've been here already. Yup. Doggone it. Okay, so the depth is... Actually, I've got a decent sized chunk of souls. But no, like... I don't know. Just... I don't like my rights being taken away by some group that thinks it knows what's best for me. I mean, I don't like that. Like, I get having a government. I'm not saying, oh, anarchy is the way to go, guys. We should have done that
As you wish.
years ago. No.
Do make sure they
I
scream,
mean, yes,
horseman.
there are broken parts of the system, but I'd rather have somebody... I mean, if nothing else, it gives me someone to blame. I mean, right, guys? Like, if the government screws up or makes a bad decision, you don't blame you. You don't blame all the voters. No! You blame those guys. Just them. Like, it's the downside of their job. Yes, they get phenomenal cosmic power. But they also get all the flack for every decision they make. Like, they have no one to blame except themselves. Can I attack up here? No? Which means I've got to go all the way down here. Charge the freaking chakram. Which is not nearly as cool to use as... Oh! I wish it wasn't zoomed in quite. No. I don't know. Just... Like, I know a lot of people are like, 2... Like, 2's combat system was much more fluid. Wait, no. No. I forgot she sings. Okay, where can I go to get a good angle on that piece of nasty over there? I don't think I can even hit it. Oh my gosh, this camera. It's like it's trying to just do things without my permission. Okay, yeah, we will go... Screw it. I'm tired of fighting this camera just to look up an angle. What? You want to look kind of cockeyed while you're in the water? No! It's like, jeez, game. A little less spasms on the... Whatever. Gosh. But no, just, I heard that today on the radio. And I'm like, I know I don't know all the details, but at the same time... I mean, most of the stations I listen to only play, like, the basic same 2 or 3 songs. Nah, I hate when a game does that. You get to that one point where it's like, oh, you've hit a certain point where, like, the camera view changes just enough. Okay, where the heck am I? Okay, there's a button. There's nothing over there? Screw it. We're only missing like half our havoc, so I'm gonna just try... Nope, not making that jump. But see, like with the whip, this is still the best move in the game, and it's just hold X. Wait. Kill Archer, because F them. Oh my gosh, Archer dudes. Just so much hate in my heart for you. Oh my god. See, but like, when you got tactics like that, where the enemies just keep sneak attacking you like that, and even now, my only ranged attack is the chakra that I have to target guys with to be able to effectively hit multiple targets. Are we done? Because of course there's a crawl space. There's always a freaking crawl space, man. I mean, I get it. Like, Death and War weren't really the smallest people around, but I mean, Death's not too much bigger than she is. I mean, I get it. It gives you, I guess, a little extra, I don't know, a little more unique terrain if she can go, like, little crawl spaces and stuff. Just dang it, now I can't get to whatever that is. Hello, glowing door. Oh. See, let me guess. I can't hit that from here. Of course I can't. There isn't a way to freeze time. So, what am I gonna do? Like, throw this in there? Get, like, stuck in there or something? That's dumb. Watch, I'm gonna get, like, a gun and it's gonna replace this lame old chakra. But no, I also like the attention to detail. Like here, no, let's get away from the glowing blue flowers. Like you look at the wall, they flicker because my hair's on fire. Lightning, it's just a nice dull yellow. And then here with the purpley hair, I'm a nice glowing blue. It's pretty. Like I feel like I'm underground with a torch. Like that's pretty cool. That's awesome. But like her jump in fire form's the most useful. Her weapon is the most, I think, versatile. Like here, this really only gets me secrets. Here, you cannot complete the game without this. Or this. So, like, as much as I love Lightning Form's weapon, Force and Fire are the best of them, which is kind of annoying. Oh, duh. Really? That's what we were gonna go with? Like, we're gonna push the block on there. Gonna... Too bad she can't, you know, target worth crap. Am I gonna have to get back up to be able to... I probably am. Because why not? That's dumb. Hey, wanna be able to hit this target that you need to find a block for? No, standing on the block won't do it. What? Jumping off the block? No, that won't do it either. What's wrong with you? No, you have to backtrack to where you found the block so that you could get an angle and even then it will hit every freaking object but where you're aiming. Oh my gosh, so stupid. There we go. Couldn't hit a second ago. Oh my god. Are you serious? I didn't even notice those two there. But see, puzzles like this were in Darksiders 1, and they felt more earned. Not... I don't know, I liked Darksiders 1. I know people are like, hey, come on, man. I didn't even know whose attack I dodged right there. It's like, go me. Me and my dodging so well, I don't even know who I'm dodging anymore. I'm just kind of swinging my weapons around and hoping I'm dodging someone. I mean, that defeats the purpose. Also, why can't I turn off my wrath powers? Look at this, though. Like, just die, dude. You're a freaking sliver of health I can't eat. Oh. But like here, hammer. I guess secret. Medium lurcher cluster. Which, at this point in the game, most of the enemies are still not giving me a whole heck of a lot in the way of, like, souls per bad guy. So, even these... Well, yeah, like the caches where you get a couple of grand a piece are definitely... I would say actually necessary. Purification shard. I do like having the drop rate increase, but I really don't think I've noticed a big change. I mean, I'm in a new area, so pots are dropping stuff, but I don't think that, again, like, some of the things she does, I'm like, is she just that freaking pretentious? Or does she just, like, really... Is she OCD? Like, she cannot touch things without... But see, like, War? This was his sword. So when he got Crystal Blade and, like, 2 or 3 guys attacked him right after he picked it up as, like, a trap, he would just turn around and be like, well, alright then, let's go. And it was cool, because these crystal swords look freaking awesome. I always hoped you could get, like, a reskin for War's sword that looked, like, crystally. But no, which is sad. All I did was turn on a button. Why didn't just putting that in there, like, open the door? Like, what is the purpose of hitting these 3 targets? It opens the door that could have opened like 4 seconds ago. Oh, what the heck?
Apparently someone wants to chat.
Man, screw you and your cheap attacks. Bullcrap. Is this another Chosen dude though? Because this is the Chosen guy I just fought. Like, oh jeez. So, fire, death. Nope. So the first time I fight that exact guy, I get a freaking, like... I get Allergic Class. But see, that guy had a sword, and he didn't block, like, the whole time. Is there a certain combo that just, here, have no blocks? And you're like, oh, that's nice, thanks. I'm trying to understand the rules of this world, and they keep changing, and it's frustrating the heck out of me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get... Like, how do I open this gate? Because it looks like all that's in there is this one glowing thing, and I'm like, so, how do I get you? I mean, it's not a torch lighting puzzle. Wait. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, for War, that was about as complicated as his stuff got, man. Like, throw chakram, light a torch, bam. Like, all you really had to do was be able to get 2 said torches, and you were gold. Like, there's nothing that says, hey, the hammer can open gates. It's, if it glows purple, you can smack it with the hammer and it will stop glowing purple. And hopefully die. Aha! Wait, 1? Oh, duh, there is only 1. I'm sorry, we haven't had a puzzle where it's just hit 1 for quite a while. But no, I don't get it. Like, the combat screams fast and frenetic. But then it's all about, like, a very, like, dodge. Like, don't attack. Just dodge and then counter. And this playstyle is even emphasized by things like I'm regenning health, but not enough to make a difference unless I want to wait like 2 minutes. I'm regenning wrath, but not enough unless I want to wait a minute or 2. I'm regenning havoc, but only if I'm willing to wait a minute or 2. And I'm like, wait. So if I have to do all this crap, like, look at all the combos for just this weapon. Like, why are there 3 different counterattacks based on the movement I make when I dodge? Usually the game punishes you if you move any way but backwards, so why? But like, all that makes me want to just, okay, I just finished a big fight, let me go get a sandwich. 2 minutes later I come back, I've got some more of my Havoc, and I've got all my health and wrath back. Like, what's the point? You can't, like, increase the size of your wrath bar to make things last longer. So why would I need to upgrade my wrath? Like, okay. Like, I always feel like it's a design balance is really what it is. Just, there's some choices they made that I really like the idea, but in practice it's kind of like, why'd you do it this way? Like, this mechanic does not talk well with this mechanic, and you tried to put them both in the same game. Like, yeah, I love that she's got a whip, but her whip doesn't really have a much better range than any of the other weapons. I mean, that hammer hits about as far away as... that was a solid thunk. But see, I do almost as much with... Okay, come here.
Out of my way!
But see, she does some decent damage with that ability. But like, underwater, I'm not regenning my health, but Wrath? Or, I'm not regenning it with my heavy attack. Which, who cares? Like, it's weird. It gives you all these resource regeneration systems, but you can't use them until much, much later in the game. And by then, you've either lowered your difficulty or you have learned to make do. Like, it's not so much a get good, because the enemies from the very start of the game are designed to, like, two-shot you. It doesn't matter which enemy you're talking about, they all suck. Like, I loved that about Bloodborne. Numbers were bad. Like, certain guys wielding certain weapons could do certain things to you, and you're like, okay, I get that. I understand that. A guy with a pitchfork is gonna be scarier than a dude just with a wooden shield. Like, okay, cool, yeah. I'm not stupid, I get that one. But see, here's another ice one. Am I gonna remember this is here? I mean, God, I hope so. Unless that's the only way out. In which case, the Master of Hollows will make sure I do not forget. How'd I miss that? I swear I was down there. Like, I legit was down here. How'd I miss that? Crap, I was focused so much on the area where it was, I didn't even see what it was. Man, because now I'm going to have to check every freaking floor of this. For no other reason other than, well, I better check it, because the game kind of hinted that there might be stuff under this train. Or in places I can't get to. So, like, you walk all the way over here, and you can't go anywhere, so you have to swing back out. Which kind of defeats the purpose of the train even being here if you can't do anything with it. Wait, is this the train I dropped? Nope. Well, maybe, but it's not like I can see where I dropped it from. Ooh, smash it, smash. See, I do like smashing these things with the frickin' hammer. Like, that's fun to me. Oh, I do like the spin drop though. That's cool. But see, what is it? I'm gonna have to knock like one of the blocks here, and then... See, this looks all cracked. I should be able to hit it. But nope. I'm not using the magic of purple. Oh, I think I get it. And that's stupid. Yeah. Pretty much, you can't jump up on this platform, so you need to move another platform close enough to make it even worth your while. That's so dumb. I mean, there were things like this, I'm guessing, in Darksiders 1, just I don't remember them. Like, and that's the point I'm gonna try and make, is... Yeah, I'm not gonna say Darksiders 1 was a flawless game. Darksiders 2 wasn't a flawless game. But when they did stuff right, they did it right. Like, they did it so right that you forgot the bad stuff. You only remember, man, I remember that game. It was pretty tight. It was pretty solid. Like, I don't remember anything for or against Darksiders 2, except I liked the idea of being able to feed weapons to other weapons. But see, once again, I need the firepower to do anything. Like, fire is pretty much the penultimate power here. And all it freaking does is really give you a double jump that matters. But the hammer, like, you can't do this area without the... Oh, bullcrap. You're telling me I can crawl through all those crawl spaces. I can't crawl through this giant hole? Stupid. Why didn't you just add one more piece of concrete there so it looks like I can't get through there? Instead, you just bullcrap.
Demon!
Is there a person around here? I don't see a person around here. It's a demon. Where?
No. Oh.
I don't know if I can get back up if I go down. I do not like this. Okay, so we're gonna try this.
No. Oh.
What is that sound he is making? Like, it says it's whimpering, but I'm like...
I don't want to die!
See, that's better. I can go with, like, don't want to die and crap.
No more. No more.
How did these people get in areas
Please,
like this?
Save me.
But see, this one's almost too immediate. But with as big as this area is, I think it's throwing me a bone. Like, okay, you know how some of these puzzles have been like swim around for like an hour to get the payoff? Okay. Here, we're gonna give you an item. Hey, you see it? Cool. Go around until you find a way up. And then you go up and it's like, oh, by the way, we haven't thrown you a person in a while since, you know, this entire map is freaking underwater. So it seems kind of stupid to put a bunch of people here, doesn't it? Yeah, so we didn't. Instead, there's like one. Man, I'm not ready for whatever BS is about to happen here. Or it's just a bug. That's disappointing. The heck was that? Oh, just the souls coming out. Just look through here. Gamer OCD won't let me just break one. Now I have to wonder, like, if I had broken just this one, would I have still gotten that Wrath Shard? See, I also don't get it. Like, War used Wrath Shards to No, Wrath Core Shard? Hey, it's my buddy Vulgrim. I haven't really done much Vulgrim. Okay, giant red room. That looks ominous. Long blue tunnel that I think just leads to right where I just was. Yup. And then, you know, another freaking purple wall. I'll probably go through the purple wall because the game has kind of conditioned me that the purple walls hide good stuff. And I like good stuff. Right? Right. Dang. Got one. But see, like here, I think even the devs were like, yeah, we're gonna hit a point where like, the enemies just aren't giving you souls anymore.
What would you ask? This will
Or
be
like,
fun for
as
both
they were
as you
practicing the
wish.
game, they were like, oh my gosh,
Do make sure they
did anyone else
scream
realize
awesome.
how few souls you can get? Like, there's no good grind. Like, pretty much you're gonna get to this point in the game and be completely screwed.
For your sake, I hope you can't smell that.
Even a faceless one would find itself intoxicated here. Is there some meaning to this particular scent?
Gluttony.
Is that all alcohol? Is that what we're saying? Well, crap, man. Purple Wall has betrayed me. I don't know how I feel about this. All I get here is another freaking lurcher cluster, which I literally just talked to Vulgrim. I didn't want to have to do that again. Well, that sucks. I kind of hate it when it does that to you, too. It's like, so,
What
you
would
want to play better
ask?
safe than
This
sorry?
will
Cool.
be fun
Here's
as
another
you
1,200
wish.
souls. Do it again.
Do make sure they scream, horseman.
I am not prepared to fight Gluttony, though. Although, man, this place is so gorgeous. But why is Gluttony, like, underwater? I also don't see. Is this the whole thing, Gluttony? It looks like the giant freaking Kraken thing I fought earlier. Is he Gluttony? Or is he, like, hiding Gluttony? Oh, take note. Shiny. There's probably more shinies over there. Man, I don't want to have to fight the stupid Kraken just to fight freaking... Well, we might as well. I lose nothing if I die here, so... Oof. Probably shouldn't have done that. Ooh. Oh goody. Mines. Yay. Because that's what I needed. Okay, so get water power, be able to climb walls or something. Get power. Yeah, I don't want to fight that. Like, ever. Oh well. Yeah, that thing is freaking massive. See, there's a shiny over there. It's a trap. It's a trap, Lytbringr. Don't do it. I can't. Shiny. If it's a freaking health shard, I'm gonna be so ticked. No, it's a demonic artifact. Okay. The heck? Pick up 500 items. Yay! Freebies. I like freebies. Freebies make me happy. Because not every super cool item in the game needs to be like... Or not every achievement needs to be a, like, actual achievement. Sometimes it's just, hey, you played our game for like 20 minutes. Thanks for at least trying us out. Like, I'm okay with this, man. Uh-oh. No, I didn't mean to jump. Meant to grab. Oh, geez. This is going to be insane. There. I'm safe momentarily. from here, I could have seen the shiny. Okay, where do I go from here? If it's gonna keep just blowing itself up, I kind of want to just watch it do it now. Chink. Hey, man. Stupid. Like, so dumb. Oh, okay. I was like, there's gotta be a way to go from here. Make sure there's no random hole that's got... But I think if it's gonna be popping me just free artifacts left and right at this point, like, I think that was pretty much everything I'm supposed to grab here. I mean, if it's me...
Proceed with caution, mistress.
Let's see. Let's dodge. Ah! Okay, I actively jumped again. Or, not actively. Oh, that's not cool. The heck is that? Why is it walking around like... See, like, one of her attacks looks like a freaking explosion, but nothing explodes. It's like, thanks. I guess. And yet another Vulgrim thing. Did they think I was going to die to, like, the bombs that much? Or did they just really not want me to have to walk back? I mean, either way, that's nice of them, I guess. Just, that really feels like this Vulgrim is really freaking close for no reason other than... Oh, jeez. Is that one of the squids I was fighting underwater? I mean, I'm gonna assume so, because it takes like 3 or 4 hits underwater where their home is, I guess? But only took me like 1 shot here, which kind of makes sense if that's how it works. But see, I feel like finding 2 of these guys and not taking 2 ultimate hits. See, maybe it's just the way I've always held a controller. Like, I've got... Like, I've got 4 fingers on, like, the actual holdy thing. I've got my thumbs on the sticks. I mean, this isn't a shooter, but normally I would have my left and right index fingers on the, like, trigger buttons on my Xbox controller. But I know some of the pro guys will have their middle fingers also on the controller so they can do all that stuff, and I'm like, that's a lot of buttons for... I don't know. I mean, if you play on PC, you might be used to doing more than that. I don't know. That's a big bug. Maybe no one. Like, why am I smashing these? What do they do? What did they give me? Man, I'm smashing stuff. Whoop. Like, I only needed to smash 1. Maybe it's just so that I can go, no. See, they've got 4 arms. It's... Okay, that looked cool. Doesn't heal me when I do it that way. Gosh. He's got so many arms, I can't... I can't gauge where his attacks are going to come from. It makes it hard to dodge. Another thing not a fan of. like, most of the enemies have so many, like, not many, but they do have different potential attack patterns. What? Whatever that is. Can't get there from here. I want to finish destroying all these statue people and like collecting loot in this area. I mean, before, see, now the game's got me panicked. Oh jeez. But see, I got a decent sized chunk of health back from this. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna have to come to me. I'm done playing this game with you guys. But see, now when I counter and hit with the nunchucks, I actually notice health coming back. It's not... I'm not like getting shafted by... Oh, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Unyielding strength? 30 fragments of adamantine. Cool. I feel like I've gotten more than that, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something, I'm guessing, to open all the doors in this area. I'm guessing it's going to be up there. Like, go up there, open all the doors. One of the doors will be, like, the way forward. The other doors will be like this one where it's just like, here, have a thing. And you're like, oh, I like things. Thank you for this thing. Yay! Okay, I'm going to shatter that. Go to not
Good
Varys. Wow.
eatings. Take your time.
Go to him. I don't want to have two.
You drive too hard a bargain,
Show
friend.
that. So, Wrath Shard. Havoc Shards, I'm gonna keep all those. Like, I don't even care. If I think I'm about to fight some major boss, maybe I'll be like, eh. Like, I want to know, how many of these does it take to fill up your Havoc bar in one go? Does it only take a couple? Does it take, like, a full 4? I don't know. And I don't need to find out. And I feel like this could be a way to, like, power level in, like, just before a new game or something. Like, buy a utter freaking crap ton, or sell a freaking crap ton of these, or if there's a way to farm them with, like, the 15% drop item. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a
As you
bajillion,
wish.
and then, like, sell them all.
Take your time.
No, I don't
As
wanna do
you
that. I
wish.
wanna-
This will be fun for both
It's not
of
level,
us.
but it's
As you
getting
wish.
I mean, I'm already level, what, 50? Yeah, and I'm still complaining about the
make sure
same
they
problems I had when I was, like,
scream,
level
bossman.
2. Like, oh my gosh, these guys are all two-shotting me. Oh wait, they still are. The enemies I was fighting back then are still the same cheesy, not very complicated to fight things I'm fighting now. Like, I was fighting those bug guys the first time I was in the tunnels. I'm doing it again. I mean, these guys are bigger, which... Oh, are they purple? Yeah. Does that mean I can only hurt them with my hammer? I don't know. Nope, I can hurt them. Still are. No. Oh my gosh. But look at this. Sucker hits so hard. Again, I lose nothing if I die here, but... Oh my gosh. Come on. It won't even let me lock on anymore. Oh, now I can lock on? Oh my gosh, that's dumb. Like, the thing hits so hard. Because I was at full health, and it hit me once and took me down that low. And again, I want to get 50% on all my stats, and then I'll go stupid and probably just up health. Because I feel like if you go into New Game Plus or Apocalyptic, everything can practically two-shot you. But there's parts like that where I can't get out of that room now. Like, I backed up thinking that was the smart move, because, you know, I have a whip. It's got range. No, it doesn't, apparently. I mean, it doesn't have any more range than, you know, every bad guy. That's the problem. Like, every enemy can attack you in the time you would be able to smack them with the whip. So your range doesn't matter for jack squat by the time they get there. I mean, I lost nothing, again. I don't mind not losing anything, just... It's frustrating knowing full well that I'm like, yep, I'm gonna do something. The game's gonna say, no, no, you're having too much fun. We need to stop that now. I mean, but see, like, I'm not being tactical with these guys. I'm just not... I'm doing my best not to freaking die. And that's not my idea of fun. In Bloodborne, yes, there's challenge, but once you've done something once or twice, you understand the mechanics, you're better for it. I mean, I'm guessing it's like that in Dark Souls. But like here, these guys don't really have a mechanic. Like, this guy jumps down and he's got a crap ton of arms. But he actually telegraphs. Most of the other enemies don't do that very well. Like, those bug things are annoying as heck. Like, what's the telegraph there? There isn't one. Like, don't hit those husk things. Oh, that would be bad. I mean, should I be doing this? Oh wait, it can't lock onto those, so I can't do that. I mean, unless I want to target every single one by itself. But then I'm not getting my reward of doing this. I get souls. And that's where I think a lot of the flack for this game is coming. Like, you can tell the guys who made this, they also made Lords of the Fallen, and I love that game. I hadn't played any of the other Dark Souls games yet, so when people are like, oh, the combat's kind of clunky, I'm like, oh, okay. All the weapons move pretty much the same. Like, a heavy sword moves just like a heavy hammer, moves just like every other weapon in the game, honestly. Oh, what just woke up? Like, see, there, I hit my counter button and nothing happened. Wow, those things have a lot of health. But see, now I can't turn this off. So it's just sitting there, wasting away. I don't like that. Although, that mama bug, man. So yeah, like, technically, I feel like this area might be great for... Oh, man, this is gonna be another one of those smash all the things. Be able to get up to that. Probably have to, like, hit the train or push the train or whatever. Sorry. But since it's pretty much telling me, hey, Gluttony's close, I'm like, so why am I in a rush? I mean, in theory, I could technically farm these spider dudes. And this guy's not even paying attention. But see, another problem. You can't sneak up on anybody on this game. It's annoying as heck. Okay, so he can drop slivers of adamantine. Oh my goodness, was that all of the invigoration cores? Like, that one wasn't even trying to hide. See, now I just smashed this guy. Okay. I doubt I will have to play with these lights, because that seems like just an added piece of stupid.
That must weigh tons. How?
It's all in the wrist, Watcher.
Oh, please. War just freaking punches it. Like, shut up. Like, it's hard for me not to, like, talk down on her when I'm like, oh, shut up. You've got the souls of, like, 3 other people inside you right now. Given to you by a guy who wears the freaking Ark of the Covenant. Like, it's hard for me to feel like it's her to... Ooh. Where's that gonna go? It goes over there. And over there. And back over there. Okay. But I want to smack my train over there. So, deal with it. I want this one. Oh, what the heck? Wait. Am I not allowed to get over there? Oh, really? Okay, let's see. Is there a way for me to... Okay, now I gotta see if there's a freaking... Watch. I gotta go through here, up here. Or not. That's annoying. There's gotta be a way to flip those. The game's probably telling me what it is right now and I'm just slow. I mean, because there's these two. They're both red. Okay, fine. We'll do it your way, game. Just, it's very linear in its exploration. It's like, here's a giant room. You can't leave until you do this thing. But, here. Have fun with these not thing. And this is where I came from. Which means I could have gotten jumped by even more spiders. But once again, firepower. Where's the lightning power being utilized? Nowhere. And now force. I mean, force is obviously a ripoff of freaking Metroid. I mean, it's Samus's force ball. Just, where's the creature in the Darksiders universe that could do this? Where is it? I mean, guys that can, like, fire jump, okay, you see some of them, I think, in Darksiders 1. But I'm not seeing people covered in giant freaking... No. Go to where I tell you to. Oh, crap. That's not a very nice game. Oh, I can probably get back out. Maybe. I'd need to fire jump to do it, but okay. We shall see. Oh, look. A switch. Okay. What, no comment? Oh, so that's what those crazy ones sounded like. okay. Oh, but now the door's open. What did flipping those lights have to do with the door? But, like, I don't feel slower. So why am I heavy? Whoa, that was cool. Makes no freaking sense realistically, but okay. Sorry guys, my throat is really dry right now. I mean, I feel like they kind of built the levels around jumping up here. Really? That's what it's good. Trigger the boom, 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 boom. Sad. But see, I mean, that's how many fire jumps in a row? Like, I love the look. I love the floaty storm jump. Whoops. But it doesn't do anything in the game except, like, extend your jump around tornadoes, and there aren't many places where those are necessary. I mean, I've used the hammer. Did you just throw something to me? You did! You little piece of Woo. Who else wants it? Huh? Huh? I should have been hit a lot more. But again, close quarters with me is actually bad for the enemies. Especially ones that can throw crap at me like that, man. No cool. But no, there have been colds, and we had a couple of people at work with the flu, and I'm like, ugh. Not this close to Christmas, guys. Please, don't be giving me flu this close to Christmas. I mean, I got my shot months ago, so none of you can be like, oh, you got your shot, go get the flu now. No. I don't even know where this goes. I'm guessing a Vulgrim point. Oh. It does kind of go to a Vulgrim point. Like, right across the way. Oh, nifty. And I did pick up a something, so that's cool. I am being kind of cautious here, just because I don't want to accidentally trigger a cutscene and be like, no, I've got like 12,000 lurcher souls, no! So, I am trying to play
This
it
will be fun for both of
safe.
us. As you wish. Do make sure they...
26 is Strength's number we're aiming for, and then 30 is Arcane. But by then, we're level 66, I think? I think you started at level 1 and everything. But, I'm like, what's the point after that? Like really, what's the point? I'm dumb. I wasn't really paying attention where I came from now. No, just the weather's taken a pretty sudden weather change and went from nice and cool to, oh geez, that's cold. So, we don't have any rain yet, but I feel like it's gonna get even worse then, so I've been a little stuffed up lately. My wife's had... Oh, jeez.
You did not think you could look worse, gluttony. Miracles do still exist in this world. Putrid, filthy miracles.
I'm gonna stay over here. I don't want you to accidentally knock me off a cliff or some crap, because you will. That's how this game goes. But see, like, am I getting more drops from people? See, in one-on-one fights, I'm killing people. I am not climbing in something. mentioned getting sick, and I feel like I want to blow my nose. Nope. You want to go, buddy? Come on. Like, how do you time these? Does the game register? Oh yeah, that wasn't gonna hit you anyway, because it's way off. But see, like there it dashed me, but not close enough, so it didn't do the attack. Ooh. Smash all these, because you know at least one of these things is gonna be another. Seriously? Oh, bullcrap. But there it was, subvert expectations. Like, the game is still surprising me. Kind of. Sort of, maybe. Okay, seriously, where am I going? Me up the stairs, I guess? And yeah, it's a kraken. I don't know why it didn't want to just fall in the water, but like caught itself. Which seems kind of dumb to me, but... And this just goes right back down to where I was. Ooh, loot. I like loot. Come, loot. Let us be good friends. Oh, man. But see, like, this only goes really straight up. Which really sucks. I kind of want to go back and do some upgrades. But I think I'm doing pretty solid on my power right now. More just walking. There's the cutscene. At Vulgrim Point, right behind me. That's convenient. Do the horsemen even eat? I mean, War lived for like 100 years with the Charred Council. Did he even need food? Or is she just looking at this and going, huh, is this what I would find
Perfectly fake.
delicious?
Mistress, you must awaken. You must come back.
She's like, oh, was...
Nice try, but Lust already tried that trick. Gluttony.
Mistress!
It's like, stop being cocky and just do your job.
Miserable wretch! You broke my illusion! You should have remained inside your desire, horseman. It would have been more merciful than what I'll do to you.
If you can reach me.
Why are you gonna talk smack to a guy that's living inside the tail of a kraken?
I'll disembowel you and let you watch your guts spill out in front of you.
Try your best, you bloated thing.
That cocks your voice. You think I will be an easy kill?
The easiest of all.
But I'm not yet full. You know I've tried. I've been feasting, but I'm still not satisfied.
Oh, he is so dead. I love how they actively turned down the volume for her scream. Oh, what the heck? Whoa. Okay. No. Set him on fire. Again. Are all your attacks gonna be that well choreographed? Wow, that wasn't even a dodge on my part, man. Come on.
I am your end.
But notice, I just got a decent chunk of... Okay, what am I supposed to do on that? Oh, back the heck up. Okay. Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, dang. Okay, healing. Oh, come on. What's with the weird goo? Oh, I like her backflips. Is he gonna just do this forever now? Okay. I was like, I can backflip for... Oh, come on. Get off the wall. Nope. Not falling for that crap twice. The heck just happened? Okay, this fight doesn't feel hard. Just annoying. No, bullcrap. Oh, what the heck? Okay, the ooze does as much damage as he does. That's so dumb. Whatever. But again, that didn't feel hard. He's just very gimmicky. Like the, oh, you're attacking me? Let me switch up my attack pattern and suck you up at point blank so you have no way to dodge whatsoever. Like, each other attack is very well choreographed, but, But see, now I've got a thing, like, right outside a boss, so
Good eat this with
I may
as you
just
wish.
do that. Which serpent hole is
Please,
this?
take your time.
Sewage egress? Egress? Let's go to the Maker's Forge. Like, why the heck not upgrade some of my passive abilities? Maybe I've got enough parts to upgrade the whip one more time. Hey, Av, you were like super late to this party. I'll be quitting if you... I'll probably quit after upgrading my gear here. Gummy bears. I like gummy bears. Super terrible for your teeth, but gosh darn it if they aren't delicious. Yeah, I like that chewy. Yum yum chewy. Oh, I can hold 5 of my things now. Sweet. Five full heals, which is more like, I almost kind of wish they had just given me, instead of a health bar, like,
How can my hammer be of service? Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we? Didn't think it was possible, but now you're even deadlier.
I need a chunk of adamantine. These need a piece of adamantine.
Some of my best.
This needs a sliver of adamantine and a couple of
but now
frags.
didn't think
Cool.
it was possible. Oh, what beautiful havoc you'll wreak with that.
But see, I might actually be able to max out 2 or 3 of these weapons in one playthrough, which is cool.
Interesting. All right, let's see what that can
Hoi.
do for you.
Okay, this one's got 3 already. I need more demonics, so do I have anything going for... Oh yes, we can totally do this one.
Some of my best.
More havoc? Sure. Alright guys, that's pretty much everything. I don't really feel like fighting Gluttony again, because I got more fun games that I can play for the next hour or 2. So with that guys, tell me what you thought about this video on YouTube or Twitch. Have a Merry Christmas.